Welcome to the May 17th, 2022 meeting. The ARB attorney, Ms. Doyle, will read the statement required by the state of New York.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic and in accordance with the laws of the state of New York, this meeting is being held via Zoom webinar, and this board's meetings are expected to be held via Zoom webinar until June 7th. However, we do ask that the public please continually check the town's website for updates and new information regarding future meetings. As a reminder, applicants, agents, and members of the public who wish to speak at this meeting should state their name and address for the record. The link to participate in this meeting can be found on the town's website at the town clerk's meeting portal. If you do not wish to participate, you can still watch the live stream video on the town's website at the town clerk's meeting portal. And you can also submit comments through the town website for the public record. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Doyle. Mr. Rump is absent, the vice chair. So Mr. Burke, would you lead us in the pledge?
Sure, gladly. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Burke. Mr. Jankowski, the board secretary, would you please perform the role?
Mr. Burke
Is here.
Miss Albert,
Here.
Mr. Leonard,
Here.
Mr. Chairman,
Here.
and myself. So we definitely have a quorum. Looks like we're missing Miss Keys and Mr. Rump.
Correct. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jankowski. Did the board review the minutes of the May 3rd, 2022 meeting, and were there any errors or omissions?
No errors or omissions. I move to accept.
Okay, do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Okay, motion has been made and seconded to approve the May 3rd, 2022 minutes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No. Okay, is there any old business to come before the board that was not on the published agenda? If none, then we'll just proceed with the agenda. The first item on the agenda is a site plan review. It's Clug Barn, 1 Old Mauritius Riverhead Road, Northampton. Is the applicant available to present this application to the board? And Mr. Leonard is the lead board member on this application. And after they present it, would you give the board your comments and decision on this application?
Yes, thank you.
All right, they're coming in now.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, just working out the Zoom part, haven't done it before.
Okay.
Yeah, so
My name is Monica Klug. I live at 15 Old Mauritius Road, Northampton, New York.
and I'm Brett Klug. I live at 1 Old Riverhead, Mauritius Road.
Okay, do you have drawings or a site plan for this application?
They were submitted to planning.
Nothing was forwarded to us at all.
I was told randomly that we had a meeting.
Excuse me?
I can't hear this.
we were told 2 days ago that we had this meeting, or maybe last week, and I was told of what I would need for this. So I assumed that you were given what you needed.
I'm sorry, it's all scrambled. I can't hear you at all.
Can we type the answer? Let me see.
Michael, I think what he's saying is that he learned of this meeting 2 days ago and thought that all of the plans and site plans would be forwarded to us. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Leonard. No, that is not the case. They should have notified you that you would have to have it for this Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
We can postpone this until the next meeting then.
Roughly.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I think the
Would that be next Tuesday?
Next.
Mr. Leonard, could you?
No, he's asking whether that would be next Tuesday. No.
No, it
No.
would be, I believe June 7th.
June 7th.
Yes.
Okay. I don't see an issue.
And
I mean, we can't really have it anyway.
Is there a way to?
is the June 7th meeting going to be in person?
Not sure yet.
We're not sure yet.
Okay.
Okay, but sir, if it's not in person, you will have to have these things available on your computer and ready for you to share your screen so that we can see the diagrams and site plans.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So if there's no objection, we'll just adjourn this until June 7th.
Okay.
No objection. Thank you.
No objection.
Okay, the next on the agenda is 15 Watermill Heights, and they requested them to be postponed until the June 7th meeting also, because they were not prepared. The next on the agenda is a substantial residential 99 Point Mecox Lane in Bridgehampton. Is the applicant available?
They raised their hand. They should be coming in.
Okay, they're coming in now.
Okay, thank you.
There. Start video? No. You've got,
Hello.
okay. You just scroll down here a little bit. So you can start video if you want to.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
I think we're here too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yes. Do you have the drawings and everything to present to the board?
I have the drawings, yes. Can I share my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does everybody see the drawings?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So we have the front elevation of the dwelling. So to give you a little background on the house, we have a total of 7,600 square feet and about 300 on the lower level. We have a garage underneath the structure. So we're in a flood zone of AE 13. So the house is raised out of the grade. We have a rear patio in the back with an elevated pool structure. I'm sorry, I didn't say my name. My name is Dan Kissinger. I work for McDonough & Conray Architects. Address is 3760 Expressway Drive South, Suite 200 in Islandia, New York.
the material choices that we've discussed with the client. We have the client's Jim Matuski, and we have the landscape architect, Dean Gamolka, online also. We have synthetic stucco on the front facade and in various portions around the house. We have 8-inch horizontal cedar siding also. We have accented metal paneling and a couple accent walls on the front of cultured stone, black aluminum framed windows and glass handrails around the structure. Jim, would you want to add anything else about the materials? Do you have any samples?
The color of the stucco is white.
Okay.
It's the only thing, and the cedar is a natural cedar.
And what color is the stone?
The stone is a slate colored, similar to a bluestone coloring.
Okay.
And we do have a rendering. Dan, do we have the rendering?
Yes.
Pull up of the front?
Sure. Can you guys see that, or is it still the PDF?
Still the PDF.
Sure. New share. Okay, so that's a picture of the rendering that we have.
Okay.
You can see it's very earth tone.
And do you have a site plan?
I have a proposed survey. I will share that as well.
Yeah.
I want to add that.
So we have Point Mecox Lane over here. The front of the house is on this side.
Okay, and you said you have a landscape architect. Do you have a landscape plan?
We have an approved plan from Environmental Marty Shea. We can share our screen.
Do you want to do that? Okay, so let's go down. I can't see what I'm doing here.
Just one moment, please.
Okay, let's bring this up. I don't know how to share the screen, but if I
We have to
bring
get
it,
the file up first.
okay, which one do I want? The first?
Down. Down.
This one?
No, next. That one.
This one we
Yep,
want?
yep,
Okay.
double click. And that page.
And then what do I have to do to share it? Let's see. Am I shared yet?
There's a green button at the bottom that says share screen.
Okay, let's see. I just gotta-
And go on this one then. Not on mine, this one.
This one, no?
No, we want to go back.
Okay, we want to go back to here, up here. Which one?
And once you hit that button, it's gonna ask you.
Green
what
button, I
you said.
see it, I see it, okay. And it says,
That one. Nope, that one.
okay,
Share.
share.
You win the prize.
All right.
Can you scroll?
We have 3 people working on one computer.
So on the right side of the plan, we have native grasses. On the bottom right, we have an area that has Phragmites that we're preserving. We're not touching that area at all. And the entire site is surrounded by, on the north side, evergreen hedges that go up about probably like 25 feet. And then the perimeter, the remaining 3 sides are privet.
And how tall are the privet?
Along the road, they're about 18 to 20 feet. And then the neighbor on the south side has just installed new privet, and that's about 8 to 9 feet at the moment. And then on that eastern border, they're a good 20 feet.
Okay, but you cannot count what the neighbor has put in, even though it's going to shield part of yours. Do you have any plans on doing any planting in that area?
There is an existing willow tree that's probably about 30 feet wide and about 25 feet high. That is right 2/3 of the way on the bottom. You can see it's there's a hazed out tree there. And then towards the street, we're planning on adding 3 willows in the swale.
Okay. I'm the lead on this area, so I've looked at it. I've looked at the area. It's well, there are quite large houses all throughout this area, and it's quite a mixture of everything from modern to traditional. Where this house is going, there are, I think, a few modern houses in that area. So with the screening and everything, I don't have any problem with it. And I'll go through the rest of the board. Mr. Jankowski, comments?
My comments are the same as you, Mr. Chairman. You can see that there's transition, there's modern houses in there, so I'm going with you on this one too. I don't have any issue.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Burke, comments?
No, I agree. No comments.
Okay. Ms. Albert, comments?
No, I don't have any comments. I agree with what has been said already.
Okay, Ms. Keys?
I agree with the lead.
Okay. Mr. Leonard, comments?
No comments.
Okay. Any comments from the public regarding this application? If none, do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll make
Motion to approve.
I'll second that motion.
Motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman of the board. Thank you for your time.
All right, is there any further business to come before the board? If none, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, motion has been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Thank you very much, everyone. Then our next meeting